Hello, I'm Sam, and I have something to confess. I used to have a twin, but I ate her. Mum was a bit pissed off at first, but then I said, "Shut up, or you're next." Because I'm a skinny girl trapped inside a fat girl's body, and yeah, I know what you're thinking. And I've heard it all before. And yes, fat kids do sweat in cake shops. Probably more so than nuns in sex shops. But I'm no authority on that. And I have tried to find the skinny girl. It's just, excavation's not really my thing. And I've asked Time Team, and they said the job's too big. Some people even think that I'm two people wearing one pair of trousers, and the skinny girl always wants us to wear these awful skin-tight dresses. And she whispers in my ear, "Ooh, we look great." Then, in the morning when I see the pictures, I can hear her laughing. The skinny little cow. That's not even the half of it. Someone slapped my ass last week, and it registered 7.8 on the Richter scale. And when I walk uphill, I sweat and wheeze more than a dyslexic on countdown. But I don't care if people call me fat. I'm just a nutritional overachiever. And I am in shape. Round is a shape. Anyway, I've lost the same 10 pounds so many times, I think my cellulite is getting deja vu. And like Dawn French says, the queen of the fatties, if I'd been around when Rubens was painting, I would have been revered as a fabulous model. Kate Moss, she would have been the paintbrush. And the skinny girl never stops eating. Can I have some pizza? Are you going to finish that cheesecake? And who am I to stop her when clearly she needs fattening up? And you know when you go to Krispy Kreme and they say, "Share a dozen"? Well, technically I am sharing. Even though by the 7th donut she's restraining me, stuffing them into my mouth, while I shout, "No, not another strawberry glaze!" And the skinny girl always tries to get me to do ridiculous things like jogging, Zumba. But I'm not too worried about her overpowering me, because she's usually silenced with a few slices of cake. Thank you. For this poem, you'll have to imagine me with glasses on, because I normally wear quite big glasses, but I decided to be vain and wear contact lenses. And also, the first time I performed this poem, 2 people threw their pants at me, so, you know, no pressure, but it's called Get Your Baps Out. I wish that poetry could help me pull. I wish my similes and wordplay could transform me from a slightly short girl with glasses too big for her face into an exotic, enigmatic woman with more curves than you can shake a circle at. If only men would fall at my feet every time I used astounding alliteration, propose to me with every pop of onomatopoeia, saying, "You're the one meant for me." But the reality is, short of tripping you up on your way to the gents, I don't have men falling over themselves to get to me. So I thought I'd try poetry. It works for guys, doesn't it? At least it did in medieval times. I mean, Shakespeare was never short of shorties up in his crib. So far, it hasn't worked for me. Maybe it's my skills that aren't up to scratch. But I can spit rhymes with the best of them. I'll bowl you over with my hyperboles, set your heart aflutter with my pace fluctuation. But then, it's all downhill from there. I mean, I can wow you with my words, but when I get off stage, my idea of flirting is asking you what your favourite type of bread is. Mine's a whole wheat baguette, by the way. And if you're thinking, it can't be that bad, think of Miranda Hart crossed with Ronnie Corbett. Though I'm more likely to tell you that when I roll over in bed my breasts clap than make a clever wordplay joke about 4 candles. And to be fair, writing poems about how I'd quite like to smell your underwear, posting them anonymously through your door and throwing stones at your window, probably isn't the best way to go about things. People have told me that's creepy. I thought you'd find it endearing. So, instead of hoping that the words I speak indirectly to you out here, but directly to you, in here, will seduce you, I'll just hedge my bets and embrace the weird to woo and say, I like baguettes. How about you? Thank you. This poem kind of explains why poetry doesn't help me pull. It's called I Want to Be. I want to be your hair, so that I could be stuck to you, hugging your head with my hairy arms. Then, when you go bald, you could keep me in a shoebox in your wardrobe, because I imagine that's what men do when they go bald. I want to be the cheese on your pizza. Then, when you take a bite of me, I'll turn into a long string of myself to tease you. Some of me will be down your throat, but the rest of me will still be on the pizza because I won't want to stop looking at your face. I want to be your wash basket, so that when you throw your dirty washing in me, the shirt with the sauce spill down it, your old jeans with the hole in the crotch, I can smell you. I want to be the picture in the frame beside your bed, so I can watch you sleep. You won't know I'm there, but I'll be watching. I want to be your toothbrush. I'd rub myself all over your teeth, while you swirl me about in your lovely, pillowy mouth. I'd cover myself in your saliva like a damp blanket. I want to be your scarf, so I can wrap myself tightly around your neck, so you can never get away. I want to be your shower, so I can wash your filthy... Sorry, I'm getting too into this. I want to be the mirror you look into while you work out, so I can stare at you, all hot and damp. Then I want to be the wall you lean on, so I can lick your sweaty, salty skin. I want to be the food you eat, so I can run down your throat into your stomach, through your intestines, and then... Well, you get the picture. Thank you. Slightly more serious one now. This was inspired by a poem by Mark Grist, who talks about how he likes girls that read. So there is hope for some of us. I watch as my friend lets a guy talk to her, brainlessly, aimlessly, about different types of fossils he has in his collection. She plays dumb, even though I know she has a degree in geology, and she knows everything he's saying is wrong. But she sits, looking pretty, breasts out, legs crossed and mouth shut. She thinks guys don't like a girl who proves them wrong. Who knows more about, or has different ideas about, whatever the subject is on. And I can guarantee that this guy's thinking, wow, this girl will believe anything I tell her. It's like she doesn't even have a mind of her own. But that'll do for me when I'm humping her back home. But I don't want to be like that. I won't be the girl who acts the ditz. I won't carry on talking while you stare at my tits. And I won't ever pretend I don't know something when I actually do. Because, you know what? If I know I'm right, I'm going to let you know too. I read the classics and let poetry sing me to sleep. I'll talk to you for hours about literary theories, and I'll listen to your opinions, take them into account, but in the end I'll go my own way, the way I believe is right, because you gain more respect with every confident stride. Because I want to get as close to you as I can get, but that doesn't stop at the physical self. If our debates took a physical form, it would be me opening up your head and hugging your brain, then I'd let you do the same. So what my point is in this roundabout way is that I don't want a man who doesn't want to hear what I have to say. I want someone who can deal with the fact that I have a brain. So if you describe yourself as a boobs or bum man, then I'll give it a pass if it's all the same. Thank you. This is my last one. It's called Love is Like a Hipster. For those of you that don't know, a hipster is basically, they're groups of youths who dress like homeless people for no reason, and who typically wear big glasses, oversized shirts, and use hashtags and YOLO, you only live once, so love is like a hipster. Love is always trying to stop itself from saying, I prefer love's older work, and I knew about love before it was cool. Love is trying to go vegan and consume only good and healthy things, even though you just want to stuff love with beef burgers that are probably made of horse. Love likes to wear really oversized glasses to make it appear smarter than it is. Love likes to wear flowers in its hair to make it appear sweeter than it is. Love loves tea. Love is all about herbal teas and chamomile tea because it's so good for keeping love calm. Everyone else's love is too pedestrian. Your love is completely unique, even though it constantly wears mass-produced clothes from Urban Outfitters that it customised by pinning an anarchist badge to it. Love also likes to raid your dad's wardrobe of shirts he used to wear in the 80s because dads were the original hipsters. Love has just got into cycling because it saves the planet and keeps you fit. But love doesn't just ride any old bike. Love rides a penny farthing, which is sourced from a fellow hipster who swapped it with love for 79 pence so that he could buy the premium version of Instagram. Love Instagrams everything within an inch of its life, so that everyone can see what a great time love is having, even if the reality is that you're sitting at home every night, on the sofa, watching old episodes of Friends, with only Ben and Jerry for comfort. Love gets all of its clothes from charity shops. Love says that other loves have worn the clothes, and that every piece has a story to it, that maybe love can soak up and learn from. Love's flat is full of rare finds and distressed furniture that love tells everyone is from this little hidden flea market that hardly anybody knows about, when really it was all from IKEA. The last time love dumped you, they didn't try to be nice about it. They told you it was definitely you and not love, because, well, hashtag YOLO. Thank you.
You've been great, so you're going to get a 10-minute